everyone. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So I am back at you again with another DIY project. It's been a minute because I've been doing a lot of overtime on my job and I've been extremely tired. So I haven't been able to do any videos. I usually try to upload at least every 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so I'm a little behind, but we're going to get into this video. And this is going to be another tabletop centerpiece. Okay, tabletop centerpiece. Excuse me, guys, because like I said, I'm really tired. So let me show you what you're going to need. You're going to need 2 of these circle plaques. These are awesome. I found these at Walmart. They're 97 cents. So you'll need 2 of them. So this is amazing. This is a Walmart DIY. Walmart and Lowe's DIY. The dowel, you will need a 36-inch dowel. And it is, I used a 5/8. So it's 5/8 in depth. And I just cut it down. And I cut it down to 25 inches. So you will need to cut this down. You can do it yourself with a handsaw, or you can have someone do it for you, but I just cut it down with a small handsaw. It wasn't too problematic, and I cut this down to 25 inches. We're also going to need some of these PVC, I don't want to call these connectors, I think they call these reducers. So these PVC reducers, and everything of course will be in the description box below as usual. So basically what you want to do first off is you want to make sure you have your supplies, which is your hot glue. Use Arrow hot glue. Arrow hot glue is the bomb. And of course my E6000. I'm going to use the white E6000 because since this is going to be painted and it's not going to show, I'm just going to go ahead and use the white one. And I personally think that the white one sticks way better than the clear one. Okay, so what you want to do is get your tape measure and you want to find the center of this disc. Okay, so just take your tape measure and it should be even on both sides. It's a 7-inch disc, so it should measure the same going down and going across. And you just want to find your center and then get a pencil and mark the center. Okay, and I'm going to change my camera position as usual. Once again, you want to find the center of your disc and you want to take your reducer, your PVC reducer, and just kind of set it down right, straddle it right over the center, and then go ahead and mark it with a pencil. So I'm going to do that. I've already done one and I'm going to do the other one. So that's it. You got the center located. Okay, then what we want to do is take our reducer and we're going to use some of this E6000. I'm putting down my E6000 and I'm going to use my hot glue, and I think I'm just going to apply my hot glue right directly onto the reducer. And if you get any glue outside, just wait until it dries and then peel it off. Okay, but I'm going to push that down. Feels pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my dowel and I'm going to start putting a little, I'm going to put a little bit more E6000 in here. So I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm really going to flood the inside of this reducer with a lot of hot glue. And then I'm going to stick my dowel right down in there. and you want to hold it for a while so that the glue will start to get hard. So let me move my camera so I can show you what I'm talking about. Actually, I'll show you with the top part. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this and let it get hard. I'm gonna hold it for probably about 10 to 15 minutes so that the glue can start to solidify. And then once I feel like it's starting to do that, then I'll show you what I did with the top part. Okay guys, so here is a close-up of what it looks like, and as you can see, it has now solidified. So you want to kind of give it maybe 20 minutes, and so this is nice and firm, and I used a generous amount of glue, as you can see. And so you want to do the same thing on the top. We have the glue all the way up to the top and of our reducer, and now, like I said, I'm just gonna hold it and let the glue solidify, the hot glue solidify, before I let it go so that it will stay straight. Okay guys, here is our stand. It came out great. It's leveled. It looks good. This table is not leveled, by the way. It has a dip in it. All right, but this was so freaking easy, super easy to do. What I'm going to do now is take this outside and apply some gold spray paint, and then we're going to come back and we're going to start our embellishment by adding our crystals on here. We're going to be using these crystal beads right here, and we're going to be adding a bunch of these to our centerpiece. Okay guys, so while I am waiting for my centerpiece to dry, the paint to dry, I'm going to go ahead and put my crystals together. Now I cut 17 of these for the small ones and 30 of these for the long ones. So this is 30 beads and this is 17 beads, so we can have a cascade effect. So this is how I make my crystals. Here is a Christmas ornament, and I'm going to attach that to these beads, and these are the beads that have the strings on them and not the hoops. These are the beads with the hoops, but we're not going to be using those because those tend to be a little bit more pricey, so we're not going to use those. This is much cheaper, and I'm going to show you how I attach the Christmas ornament to it. We are going to use some fishing line, and I'm going to cut a piece of fishing line, and I'm going to string the fishing line into the Christmas ornament. That I'm going to tie it. I made 3 knots, and then we just have this string hanging here, and we're going to take this string and we're going to attach it just like so. We're going to hold it like that. We're going to hold the string right over the plastic bead, and then we're going to add some hot glue, and then we're going to take another, then we're going to take a bead that we cut and place it right over it. So this is what that looks like after I have attached the other crystal over it. And I don't want to get too close because it'll be out of focus. Okay, you can see that. And then we're just going to take our scissors and cut away the excess fishing line, and it's attached. And that's it. Alright guys, so the stand is completed. We are finished with the stand. It looks great. That was super easy to do. The stand was super easy. So after painting it, it looks really good. That's what that looks like. Okay, looks awesome. And then also what I did while the paint was drying is I went ahead and got all my crystals together. Okay, so I have a bunch of short ones. I have 20 short and 20 long. And now we're going to go ahead and start to attach the beads to our stand. I'm going to start attaching these beads with my hot glue gun, and I think I'm going to start off attaching the long ones first and then the short ones. Okay, so I've attached one strand, and as you can see, I'm just taking the hot glue and I'm just gluing it directly onto the wood. And I'm only hot gluing one bead, and I'm doing it like maybe I say 1 finger length inside, and then the long, and then the short one will go on the outside. So just to show you, I'm going to put my hot glue on here, and this will go on the outside. And then you just want to hold it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to try to line these up where I put one there and one there. So I'm going to try to line them all up. And I'm just going to, you just want to take your time. I'm going to take my time and do this. Okay, and I will probably do this off camera, so I've already showed you the technique. Okay, so we have our first set of beads on. Those are the beads that are on the inside. So we're going to take our shorter beads and we're going to put them in between the other strands. Okay, so the ones that's already hung up, I think what I'm going to do is place this in between each one, and I think that will look nice. And that's what that's going to look like. We're going to put one short bead between two of the longer beads. Okay, so you see right there, it's that short bead between the longer beads that are set back. Okay, that way we have some space in here, and it should fill up nicely. So I'm going to get ready to finish it off. So that's it, guys. I think this came out really great, and it wasn't hard to do. I mean, you could really do a lot of these. I think the only thing that was time intensive was actually doing the crystals. Putting the crystals together was time consuming. Now if you use the different kind that has the loop to it, then it won't be so time intensive. Okay, so I've added the floral arrangement and everything is beautiful. I absolutely love it. It couldn't have come out better. It is fabulous. Absolutely love this. So gorgeous and super easy to make. The stand, yes, the stand only costs $5 to make. And then the crystals, I believe I got those crystals for like $13, maybe even 10 bucks. And then the ornaments that I added to the Christmas ornaments that I added to the bottom of them, I think I got them half off for like $5 from Hobby Lobby, and it was like maybe 30 of them or 25 of them in one case, and it was like $5 or $6. So I would say that you could do this whole the whole stand, the centerpiece stand, for under $30. And then of course I'm not going to price out the florals because it just depends on what type of florals you want to use. Okay, so that's it, guys. Absolutely love this. I hope you do as well. And we're going to wrap this video up. Don't forget once again to subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber, and if you are a subscriber, always remember to hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. And you guys can follow me on my social media platforms. I am on Instagram and Facebook, and join my Facebook group. I have a very active Facebook group. All the ladies in the group are awesome. So join my Facebook group, and I will have a link in the description box below, and you can just click that link and it'll take you straight over to my Dollar Tree Creations Facebook group. Okay, so once again, I hope you enjoyed the video as always, and I will see you in the next DIY video. That's it. Take care. Bye bye.